Hi guys, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be doing the review for this ASUS ExpertBook laptop, and this is supposed to be the world's lightest business laptop. And guys, this is a new series that is being launched by ASUS known as the Expert series. This is just one of the products that ASUS is going to launch in India. It's going to be officially launched on 21st of September. Luckily I got this unit about a week ago, so I have been actually using it. This is their premium light laptop, but I've heard that even some mid-range laptops and even desktops will be launched, so it'll be interesting to see. But let's have a closer look at this laptop, and I feel this is a product for professionals who want a really light laptop but want everything in that. And to be frank, guys, I don't know the pricing as of now because it's going to be launched in India around 21st of September. Then we'll know, so I'll leave the links. But I was checking US pricing specifically. This is the highest end variant, Core i7 with 1 terabyte SSD and everything, 16 gigabytes. This is priced at about $1,700. But let's see how do they price it in India. But let's first have a look at this laptop. So guys, this is the laptop, and first thing I want to show you is the physical size. This is my MacBook Air 13-inch. Do note this has a 13-inch screen, and if I place it over it, I'm just going to keep it. As you can see, this is actually not that tall, so actually it feels a lot more compact. I'll just keep this to the side, and again this is also pretty light because of the magnesium lithium alloy, and this is having actually the larger battery size. Then also this is 995 grams, hence they call it the lightest business laptop. And again, as you can see, you can open it up with a single lift it like this. And if you notice, it also has Windows Hello authentication over here. And let me show you again. If you just open it up, IR cameras, and it locks. But again, it also has a fingerprint scanner. So again, if you're wearing a mask or something, you can use the fingerprint scanner also. And I like the screen. It's a 14-inch screen that we are getting on this. But before I talk about the screen, notice how narrow the bezels are and stuff. And we also have a privacy shutter. This I like. You can actually shut off the camera if you want using the slider. But this is the laptop, and if you move towards this side, the main ports are over here. And if you see, this is a micro port. This is actually an adapter. You get an Ethernet adapter in the box, so you can attach it. And if you have a wired Ethernet connection in some of the business use case scenarios and companies, they have that, so you can use it. We do have a full-size HDMI port and 2 Thunderbolt ports. Actually, you charge it via this. This is a supplied charger, and this is a USB Type-C charger that you are getting. So you use USB Type-C to charge it, and this can charge your even smartphones and stuff. I tested it. It's actually a power delivery charger. So I'll just keep this to this side. And back again, nothing much that we have. And on this side we have a USB Type A port. This is USB Type C, and then you have a combo for your headphone, microphone, and all those things. And these are some of the LEDs that they'll glow when you're charging. And if you notice, this is also actually a LED. When you're charging this one, it glows in red color. And also this has Alexa, so if you're going to use it, this works. So that's what it is regarding the physical overview. And again, I have to stress, it is actually very light. And the thing is that in many of the light laptops, the thing is that the battery capacity is generally on the lower side, generally lower than 40 or around the 50 watt hour. This one has a fairly big battery. That's a 66 watt hour battery, and I'll talk about the battery life later on because I was getting some terrific real world results. And if you see this and this, these are 2 open vents here. This is for the speakers. And let me just again open it up and give you an idea. As you can see, it opens, unlocks, and if you notice, it lifts the laptop slightly. So again, it gives you enough ventilation. Now, talking about the keyboard, I actually am liking the keyboard. It also has that backlighting. You can adjust it. 3 levels are there, and the key travel is surprisingly good on this one. It was very comfortable to type, and I enjoyed actually typing on this one. So the keyboard layout, I like it, and the key travel is also good. Another thing is that if you notice, the trackpad size is significantly big on this one, and yes, it works well For example, let me show you, let me scroll this and all this thing. There are specific gestures and all this work. This is a glass trackpad that we have. Let me minimize this. But the thing is that we also have a button over here, and if you press this converts like this, and still while using this, let's say you have the calculator app. Let me just open it. For example, let's say 25 into 25 equal to 625. So you can use this, and even though when you have this activated, you can use the mouse pointer, and again you just press this to switch it off. So I like this functionality. Again, it might be useful for people who are working a lot on Excel and other stuff. And again, moving to the specs, let me just show you this one, what we have. If I go to my PC, let me just go over here, my PC, yeah, this PC. If I go over here, again, as this is for business centric users, Windows Professional, Windows 10 Professional is actually pre-installed on this one, and this specific variant that we have is the Core i7. As I've told you, we also get it with the Core i5, and this one is having 16 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte of SSD. Again, you will have slightly different configurations available also in India with the Core i5. So this is what it is. And let's talk about the CPU. This has the Core i7 10th generation CPU, and let the CPU ID load. So guys, as you can see, this is the Intel Core i7 10510U series CPU. It's a 15 watt TDP that you are getting on this one, and again, the main board is obviously made by ASUS. Memory 16 GB DDR dual channel. Again, memory is not expandable, but I feel 16 gigabytes is more than enough. And Intel graphic card. For example, you can go to this page to get an idea about the CPU that is used on this. This is the Core i7 variant that we are having. So let me just minimize this, and I would say they have done a great job in terms of optimization with the CPU, because what I've noticed is that in my regular work when I was doing, the laptop never felt hot, or even the fan was audible. Yes, only when I was running some benchmarks and stuff, then only I noticed the fan noise a little bit, but overall I would say I did not have any issues regarding when I was running benchmarks. In fact, I also ran PC Mark 10, guys, using the PC Mark 10 Professional for benchmarking, and it's been almost 25 minutes since it's running. So this, you could say, is sort of the heavy load. So let's see the temperature with this temperature gun that I have, and the vents are over here. So here, as you can see, I'm getting about 42. Yes, it was going around 42 degrees, and here on the keyboard it's slightly warm but not hot at all. As you can see, about 36. It did touch 36, so you would say max of about 35 to 36 around the keyboard. So that's actually good. Even with sustained real world loads, this benchmark tries to do that. We are getting that. Again, I'll show you the benchmark scores also. So the PC Mark 10 benchmark was finished, and I saved the score. So to give you an idea, the PC Mark 10, this is the PC Mark 10 Professional, and as you can see, we got a score of 3435 on this one. And again, I know this PC will be used mostly for business users. So again, how will it work for office applications? I also ran a PC Mark Office application, and here, as you can see, again, we got a very high score. So again, if you're even working with very complex Excel documents or Word or PowerPoint, it will be great performance on this laptop. So these are the scores that I got. I also ran some other benchmarks. For example, I ran Geekbench, and here is the score that you're getting for single core 1258, and for multi-core 3232. So that's what we are getting. And I also ran Citybench R20. This is for CPU, and here we got a CPU score of 950. So overall, I would say in day-to-day performance and everything, I had no issues with the laptop. It handles everyday tasks without any issues. And I also ran this Crystal Disk Mount. This is for the SSD, and if you notice, it has a very fast SSD, some of the fastest scores that I've seen on an SSD. So again, everything works very fast on this. That's the reason even if you boot up and you wake up from sleep, almost instantly it is going to wake up. like this, as you can see. And I've told you, I like the fact that it also has that fingerprint, so if you wear a mask or something, you can use this. So in general performance, it was good. Now let's talk about the battery life on this one, which was a big highlight to me. In marketing material, they say you can get about 22 to 24 hours, but again, I don't believe in all those things. So I ran my own benchmarks. These are real world results, guys, after using this laptop for more than a week. And if I open this battery report, this is generated by Windows itself. So if we go down, as you can see, in real world, I'm averaging about 12 hours to about 11 hours on this laptop, which is amazing. This is the best that I've seen. In earlier, thin and light laptops, I used to get about 8 to 8.5 hours, but this 11 to 12 hours. That is the real world that you can get these scores. These are not benchmark, synthetic benchmark results, guys. This is in real world usage that I'm getting. So battery life is something that really amazed me on this laptop. And overall, as I've told you, the performance is also very, very good on this laptop. It handles everything that you throw on it without any issues. Never had issues of wake up or anything on this. And in fact, this product feels premium. It doesn't feel cheap or anything. It doesn't feel that the materials used are cheap or anything. So it feels actually really good. And ASUS also claims that, I got the reviewers guide, this is actually military grade 810G. So again, should be able to handle all the stress that you should use in your daily usage. So guys, that was the laptop, and I completely forgot, guys, this laptop does come with Wi-Fi 6, that's Wi-Fi AX. And if you guys have been following me on Twitter, you know that recently I got a Wi-Fi 6 router in my home, and I did test this laptop, and yes, it latches to Wi-Fi 6 connection, and it's blazingly fast on Wi-Fi 6. Of course, it works with Wi-Fi 5. In our office, we have Wi-Fi 5 also. So again, in general performance, it was very good, and I really enjoyed using this laptop. Again, as you can see how light it is, and again, it does not compromise on the performance, and the build quality is certainly very, very good. So I would say this is a laptop for people, business professionals who are looking for a high-end laptop, but they want a very light laptop, sturdy laptop, and with excellent battery life. I would say the battery life was the surprising point for me, and real world usage, guys, not that synthetic benchmark or all that. I was getting about 11 to 12 hours of usage with this laptop. So again, I am thoroughly impressed with this laptop. So if you are looking for the premium Windows laptop, you can certainly have a look at this, and let's see how ASUS India prices this laptop in India. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.